It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Montgomery, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Down, Chicago.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. They go screen pass to Hyde. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
2nd and 2. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
From the 2-yard line.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
The ball carrier.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. The catch made by Miller. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Darnold on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Darnold from the gun. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Jets have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The 2nd down pass. Complete to number 44. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his man here. It's Green. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Number 44.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 48-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Green.
Complete.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Josh Jackson.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
It brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
The pass. Caught by number 12.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. Still churning. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And off comes to Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Gain of 7. 1st down, Bears.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Williamson. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a run with Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
David Montgomery.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, It could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
38-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Bears 6.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 7, Darnold. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Here's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Bears have retaken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now the extra point.
Point after.
And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on 1st down. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They try right side here. Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
30-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
The pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a
23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. David, 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20.
And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley, and he has enjoyed some solid groundwork, and some good holes have been created by the guys up front.
Almost get the sense that their game plan is working to perfection, that what they worked on in practice all week, they've just translated and taken it out onto the field in this ball game. And, boy, they're liking what they're seeing.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw, Darnold. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
35-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
By Earl Thomas. A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now.
At the
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Carrier. He was brought down by Earl Thomas. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
He was covered by Jair.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chicago offense set to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
First down, Chicago.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this open. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And caught, right side, Green. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run Montgomery, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The quarterback on the scramble. Josh Jackson.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Carlos Hyde.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Bears 13. Jets 7.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Le'Veon Bell.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Darnold. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free.
Prater on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
That's not good enough, man.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
And quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
16 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point forthcoming.
Extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. This is Bell on the dump off. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Bell, the ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Darnold's pass complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Darnold from the red zone now. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Bell. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Le'Veon Bell.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
He'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Montgomery, the Bears ball carrier.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
The pass on 2nd down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Incomplete.
The 2nd down pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped. Good coverage downfield. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th.
1 yard gain.
On play action, they'll throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
And it's 3rd down.
That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
And New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That catch good for only a couple.
Darnold's pass complete.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.